Hey there everyone, this is Jessica from DomesticatedMe.com. Welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, bienvenidos. My name is Jessica and I am a beauty-obsessed, fashion-loving, DIY project-making, traveling Latina mom from New York City, and I blog and vlog here at Domesticated Me. Now, I've been on YouTube for a long time. I think actually I had my 10-year anniversary last year. I didn't do anything about it because life has been chaotic, as you know. So I never actually got to celebrate it, but I've been reflecting over all of my years on YouTube and on my blog, and one of the requests that has come up several times from viewers is to do a forever bag video, like which one of my bags I will never let go of. I never publicly addressed why I've never done it and why I will never do it, but I guess this is the video, so let's talk about it. The reason why I will never do a forever bag video is because all of my bags are forever bags. And this is absolutely no shade on anyone else that doesn't feel this way or doesn't do this. It's just, this is personally how I feel about my handbags. My clothes, totally have no problem rotating them out. Same thing with my shoes. I don't have that attachment to them like I do with my handbags. When I personally buy a handbag, I put a lot of thought behind it. I have to save up, I have to look for it, and so when I buy a bag, I'm always buying it thinking that this is going to be part of my collection. This is something that I fell in love with and will be mine. I understand the concept of rotating handbags because, again, I do it with my clothes and my shoes. I have no problem doing that with them, but with my handbags, I can't. When I buy them, it's because I've fallen madly in love with them and I don't see myself selling them. So yes, every handbag that I've purchased has had a lot of thought put behind it and a great connection between me and that bag, I guess, is a way to put it. And so that's why it's so difficult for me to let go of any of them, because of that connection, because of all of the thought that I put behind it remains true. Now, that's not to say that I haven't sold any bags or that I don't feel like I can let go of some of them. The only bag that I've actually sold from my collection is the Speedy 30. I bought that bag, I think it was my very first luxury bag purchase, but as I became a mom, I realized that that bag just did not work for me. I need to be hands-free when it comes to my bags, and that is a handheld bag. They now have the bandolier version, which is great, but that one just, I wasn't using it, it didn't work for me, and that was the only one that was not so difficult for me to let go of, which is why I did. I sold it. It's the only bag that I've sold. And there are a couple of bags in my collection that I just haven't used in a very long time, but it's still hard for me to let go of. And I'll talk about two of those today. So I'm talking about these ladies up here. Now, specifically, the Trevi is my least used bag in my collection. I did a video years ago when I purchased it and talked about why I loved it and why I bought it. And those statements remain very true for me till this day, but my circumstances have changed. So I still think it's a really good, unique, upscale work bag. However, I no longer work in government. I don't have to go to City Hall. I don't need such a, professional kind of a handbag anymore. I can have more fun with my bags because I'm not working in that environment Monday through Friday. If you've been thinking about that bag, definitely check out that video because I cover the handbag. Everything, like I said, everything that I've said about the bag remains true. My only con, really the only con that I have about the bag, as I've used it so many times over the last several years, is that it's kind of a heavy bag on its own. So if you start, putting your an iPad in there, the more things you put in there, it just gets heavier and heavier. But it's still a great bag. I love it, and it's the reason why I haven't sold it, because it's so hard for me to let go. I think I'm inching my way closer and closer to selling it because there are other handbags that I would love to add to my collection. I have a few more, you know, I redid my office, so I have some expenses coming, and it's the only reason why I'm like, okay, maybe it's time, but it's still pretty hard for me to think about. The other handbag that I'm pointing to right here is the Louis Vuitton Hampstead bag. I still love it. I still think it's great, but it has that same functionality that I bought it as a work bag, as a upscale, more sophisticated work tote than like a Neverfull, and a little more toned down because it is the damier azur and leather. It's a beautiful bag, and that's the reason why I haven't let go of it, because even though I don't work in that environment Monday through Friday anymore, there will be times where I will need a tote, and in a more professional kind of setting where I don't want to be so flashy when it comes to like carrying a designer handbag. So that's why I haven't gotten rid of it. Every time I think about it, I'm just like, no, what if I have to go, do something political or something like that. And yeah, I just can't let go. And it's a beautiful bag. It's a beautiful bag. And the same thing with that one. I love the Trevi. I think it's a unique shape. It's different. And if you look at my collection and the purses that I've purchased over the last few years and covered on YouTube, you will see that I'm always looking for something just a little more unique. I'm not drawn to things that everybody has. If I have it, I want it in like a unique limited edition version. Hence my Neverfull, which I never actually covered on YouTube. I need to do a video about that. Yeah, I'll work on that. But yeah, so that is the reason why I have never done and will never do a forever handbag collection, because to me they're all forever bags. Are you like me by any chance? Let me know in the comment section below. Is it as difficult for you as it is for me to let go of a handbag? Because I cannot do it. And again, the only reason why I'm inching my way closer to seriously considering selling my Trevi is because I have some expenses coming up, and I know that I could use that money towards making one of those purchases. So let me know. Or am I just absolutely nuts? You can let me know too. Thank you so much for watching. Click or tap right here to watch my last video, or click down below to watch another video that you might enjoy. Thank you so much for watching. Stay tuned.